A cat is in. Stellar Blade getting censored? What does Rev say? Stellar Blade Censorship disaster. We react to this.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So today we have a lot to discuss, all surrounding the topic of Stellar Blade, which officially released today. Now, ever since the hype behind this game was building, there was always an ongoing concern that there would be censorship in the official release of this game. And one of the big marketing points that has been pushed by this company is that Stellar Blade was going to offer the same uncensored version in all countries. This is something that people were very excited about, and it made journalists very mad who claimed that this uncensored release was going to be something diabolical and bad. However, we would see immediate censorship take place right as this game was making its official release. We saw journalists complaining about this right here, the combination of the hard graffiti next to the R shop.
You know, it is a coincidence, and it's also in bad taste to leave it like that.
Logo, and they claim that this was offensive.
And just because people claim that it is offensive when it's not, doesn't mean it's not in poor taste to leave it in. You should remove that. It is in poor taste.
Hard R
doesn't make it censorship. It's merely a stylistic choice of the devs that I don't want to have something like this.
Reference, and of course, to the displeasure of many, this would be patched out. This would be censored by Stellar Blade as soon as it was discovered by these journalists.
Yeah, good.
And say what you want, but that is an act of censorship. Now,
well, if that's censorship, then editing your game in any way, shape, or form is censorship to improve its aesthetics and etc. Right? That one goes against aesthetics, so.
Now, moving forward, a lot of people were looking forward to the release, the official release today, to see if there's more changes, in particular, if there's going to be changes involving the outfits that the main protagonist, Eve, is wearing. Well, we have an article here by Niche Gamer that is definitely a very good guide as we go through this video, and also I'm going to add some things on that they have not gotten to yet. But they say that Stellar Blade developer Shift Up acknowledges the outfit censorship. More players provide video evidence of these changes. So let's get into the article. It says, yesterday fans...
I do wonder if they call it censorship. Because I looked at the thumbnail and I'm like, yeah, the new outfit look way better. Aesthetically, I like it way more. But hey, if you like the older one more, I mean, sorry for your loss.
Came forward surprised to see different versions of the holiday rabbit costume in Stellar Blade. As a result, accusations and misinformation overtook the discourse. The first signs of censorship in Stellar Blade appeared online when users who received physical editions of the game noticed that the holiday rabbit outfit was different after the game was patched. This was later thought to be a possible hoax after footage before the Day 1 patch showed the censored outfit. So there is a ton of misinformation surrounding the subject, and a lot of people are very confused. Even people with good intentions are...
Yeah, it's important to get the facts right. Let's see what's going on.
Are confused as to what's going on specifically with this holiday rabbit costume. Now, first thing that people saw was screenshots like this that were going around on Twitter showing a claim that this was the uncensored pre-patch version of this outfit. You can see there's more cleavage here. And then on the patched version, you can see they add the little black shirt behind the initial outfit that obviously hides some of the cleavage. It is a...
That would be silly. That would be quite silly. It totally doesn't look good that way. Like, why would there be a black patch? This just makes no sense.
Censored version of this outfit. Now, some people are claiming that this is a hoax or fake or edited or something like that because other people who have reviewer copies of this game said that this has been the case all along. This shirt underneath the initial outfit has always been a part of it.
What?
This user saying on the
At least make it the same color as the outfit. What in the world?
left is the bunny suit recorded on 4/14 on my Let's Play. On the right is the bunny suit recorded today on Day 1 patch. So people were claiming that those other examples must be misinformation, and we see some other footage with this censored version dating back to April 24th, which is obviously before the official release. Now, what is going on? Well, it seems that Niche Gamer has the same thought process that I do about this, and here's their claim. What appears to be the case is that reviewers who received a digital copy of the game were actually playing a 1.01 patch as opposed to the game as it was shipped. This transitional patch between the original game and the Day 1 1.02 patch appears to have been what censored the outfits. The information about the uncensored outfits came from individuals who received their physical editions early and played the game unpatched, which at the time meant that it was difficult to verify. In the hour since Stellar Blade became available, more users have begun speaking up about the censorship and have been uploading videos of the uncensored outfits. So we're going to look at the examples in a second, but basically, in a nutshell, the version that people are claiming was the original one from days ago is actually a patched version. This reviewer copy that they're playing has already been patched with these censored outfits. The physical release that came out today is the original unpatched version containing these uncensored outfits. Yes, it looks like there is censorship, and there's videos showing proof of that. You can see users like this releasing their perspective with the physical copy. You can see right here, this is the original unpatched version of this outfit without the shirt underneath. If you go here, you can see they'll go into their interface and they will show everything going on. This right here is the outfit that was before the patch. The reviewer copy that people are using as proof that this never existed, they're playing a patched version of this game. The physical copy just hasn't been patched yet, and people who are getting the physical copy and then adding and installing this new patch are seeing this outfit get censored. This outfit has been censored. I think it's very clear that is the case right now. And of course, we have further evidence here coming from the related subreddit, where we have the director of Stellar Blade acknowledge that people are upset about some censorship and changes that have taken place with the physical release versus other digital updates and patches. And this is something that makes it pretty clear what he's talking about.
검열 젊은 버전으로 다시 할 수 있는 방법을 생각하고 계신지 아니면 이런 이슈를 혹시 지금 알고 계신지 한번 좀 물어보고 싶었습니다. 예, 당연하게도 이 이슈에 대해서 인지를 하고 있습니다. 다만 이제 저희가 최종적으로 여러분들께 보여드리고자 하는 것은 1.0002 버전의 의상이 같습니다. 그래서 그게 최종 프로덕트라는 것을 확실히 말씀드리고 싶고요. 다만 이제 이것이 어쨌든 유저 여러분들을 완전히 납득시켜드릴 수 있는 답변은 아니기 때문에 지금 현재 그것에 대해서 내부에서 논의 중입니다. 그래서 조만간 한번 그 부분에 대해서 말씀드릴 수 있는 기회가 있을 거라고 생각합니다.
So
Alright, 1002 output is the one they want to show. And there's an internal discussion as to how to explain the situation. Is there more to the story? Are they explaining who did what? Oh, is this a Sony thing? Let's take a look at this part.
At SIE are very, very nice. And then Yoko would say SIE's staff members are pulling faces I've never seen before. I wish the readers of this article could see it. There's definitely some sort of attention and an acknowledgement between these creators that yes, there is some sort of a censorship issue when you're dealing with Sony. And that's not something that's surprising. We've seen how brutal they've been with their censorship, especially of Japanese products, where they have routinely tried to tone down anything they can in these games. In fact, the reason a lot of people are angry about this is because there seems to be a weird bias when it comes to certain games versus others. They're trying to censor and basically button up the designs of Eve and Stellar Blade, while they're also simultaneously selling games like Baldur's Gate 3 that has full-on nudity and an option for players to have sex with bears. Like, it's ridiculous that a little bit of cleavage...
It's like, that game is wild. Has a lot of fascinating stuff, I heard. Anyway.
In Stellar Blade is too much for that M for Mature game, but this M for Mature game can go way beyond that and not get touched. And of course, that hypocrisy has been reflected in the actions of journalists. We've been seeing this for a long time. People shaming and attacking these outfits of Eve from Stellar Blade, while these same authors are going forward and celebrating ways to find new...
I've seen enough. I could give it to Sony that they were pushy there, and the result is something less than ideal. As an internal discussion, maybe they have reasons to believe that this is gonna be better for sales, but maybe not. I don't know. I've put it that way. Sony clearly doesn't care. They want to make money, but Sony has all these pressure groups to deal with, and the devs, well, they want to make money, so they want to sell on PlayStation 5 and all. So yeah, there's gonna be all kinds of weird biases and whatnot, depending on who's doing the pressuring, and it's just it's a huge waste of time in a way, and that's why Sony is just gonna do the path of least resistance, because they don't care. Nobody cares besides some pressure groups who feel too attached to some idea of Christianity that may be completely corrupted in the first place. You know how they stripped the part where it says forgive forgive the people who owe you, and your debts will be forgiven. They changed it to forgive people who have sinned against you, and your sins will be forgiven, or whatever, right? It's like, no, it was about that forgiveness. He's going by the great Michael Hudson. This stuff susses me out about the Christian folks. It's just, I mean, you can work with those people, but they have their orthodoxy. That's like a little too prude, maybe. But anyway, I'm just saying, there is a history here, and the question is, okay, what does it take away from? Like, yeah, sure, they're directly taking away stuff from people that people want to see and enjoy. Yeah, but it's a distraction in the end, right? So it's like, don't be quick to dismiss people who could be of use in your capacity to learn a thing or two, maybe get something done beyond that. And with that said, I hope you have a good one. Stay safe out there. Also, rate, comment, subscribe. Think about sharing the vid. Add some weight to your low friction social media interactions. Always an idea. Anyway, stay safe out there. Hope you have a good one. Meow.